A little over a decade ago, I was in high school, 16 years old. I was failing, and I remember my teacher one day had called me to the front of the room to tell me that I needed to go see the guidance counselor. Um, because at this time, me in 11th grade, I failed one class in ninth grade, I failed two classes in 10th grade, and then I failed three classes, or I was failing three classes as I was an 11th grader. And my guidance counselor had called me into her office to essentially talk about, what I plan on doing with my life because it didn't look like I was on track to graduate on time. She had told me that I was going to go into the 12th grade with a full schedule, one of, or 12 of around 250 seniors that year who were going into the school year with a full schedule. And I remember when she told me that, man, I just kind of assessed my situation as like, why is this so hard for me? Why is it that all these other students are happy, um, they're able to get good grades, they're able to apply themselves, but me, I just can't. It's not that I was a troubled kid or anything. It's not that I caused problems. It's not that I was necessarily rebellious. I just felt like I could not do it. My situation back at home wasn't great. My family had fell apart. I remember not really having any friends. Sometimes somebody would say something to me, but other than that, I was just pretty much invisible. My teachers never really cared to check on me or anything like that. So I really just felt like this human that was kind of existing in a bubble, and this bubble was concealed so that you couldn't see what was inside of it. And what was inside of it was depression. I was angry. I felt victimized, and I just felt so lonely, man. And I remember in that moment, I really, really just wanted to quit on myself. I was very much close to just giving up, using the excuse that I didn't have a great family situation, using the excuse that I didn't have any friends or I didn't have anybody to turn to. I had so much to get off my chest, but I just couldn't vent it to anybody. I wanted to use that as an excuse to why I couldn't accomplish certain things, and I was so limited. But I had to get rid of that mindset, man. And I feel like there's a lot of kids nowadays, and even maybe adults, that are just kind of stuck in their same situation. And I think a lot of times we try to point towards our mental health, we try to point towards our financial situation. But at the end of the day, man, if you do not take absolute accountability for everything wrong and right in your life, then you rob yourself of the opportunity to do anything about it. So that's what I kind of understood at that young age. And ever since then, man, I put my best foot forward. I ended up passing all my classes, crazily enough, in 12th grade. And then I went on to a journey of the unknown, which I can't really talk about publicly. But if you're curious, you could go check out my Instagram. That's not me trying to throw it on you, just if you're curious. And what I had learned through all that is that this mindset has still never left me. Like the depression and the cloud that loomed over me had just never left. It actually got more distant, but it looms over me still. I don't feel depressed. I don't feel sad. I'm a homeowner now at the age of 26, which I'd never foreseen being a kid growing up in New York, going on Zillow, looking at houses cost like 2 million, 1 million. You could buy a house, a $700,000 house, but it's a piece of crap, right? I just always perceived that rich people do this thing called home ownership. And now, I can't really complain about my life, man. I live a really great life. But this thing called depression looms over me still. Not because I'm sad, but anytime I accomplish anything very minute or just a small goal in my life, whether it's a promotion, whether it's beating the odds or a new subscriber count, man, I break down. I genuinely start crying, and that's just because I feel like even till this day, I was not supposed to be here. If you would have told 16-year-old me that I would be in the position that I'm at now and living in the house that I do, driving the car that I drive, going to a job that I actually like and enjoy, and fulfilling other people's lives in whatever way that I can, dude. I would have I couldn't believe you. And I want this video to kind of serve as that beacon of light for somebody out there who is actively going through depression, or maybe you're just kind of stagnant in the position that you're at right now. I want you to know that you can genuinely change your situation, man, but you have to want to change. You cannot expect something to come into your life, someone to come into your life, especially, and pull you out of your situation, man. You have to go find it. You have to go pursue it. And I was almost forced to grow up. I had the benefit of having that versus having something to fall back on. Because if I had something to fall back on, I would have fell back on it a long time ago. Because the road that I took to get to where I'm at is so daunting, man. But I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, man. And I want you guys to know that I believe in you. You can do it. And you are able to overcome whatever it is, is holding you back mentally, physically, financially. You're able to overcome it, but you have to make the choice today, man. I'm kind of going off on a tangent right now. I just want to let you guys know that I'm so glad to be back. I will start streaming again. And I want you to know that everything's going to be okay, man. And the reason why I'm saying it in this manner and in this tone is because I just wish that somebody did that for me when I was going through my dark time. I want you to know that I've been there, and as I don't know what your exact situation is, I can kind of understand where you're coming from. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for this next part of the video. I will see you guys soon. Thank you. I gotta transform this room into the gaming room / streaming room. It's just a blank canvas. Gotta get to work.
Woo! It's feeling a little groovy. Hit him with a style. Yeehaw. I can't do that shit, but yeehaw. I'm keeping that too. Nobody gon' understand nothing whenever I go to say something. It's just one of those days been tough, and I'm struggling, I suppose. Hey, I'm just your average Joe. When I'm on the road, I'm your average Joe. First things first, I don't care about none of that. Give me my pound of flesh. I seen so many niggas think they playing quarterback. They don't want their own flags. Won't worry about none of that. If there was a draft, I always think I'm top of the class. Gotta worry about all that. Jealousy is strong. Everybody want you already have. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. In a one-man race, and I got myself lapped. There's no way you can tell me I'm doing all bad. I ain't doing that bad. Nobody gon' understand nothing whenever I go to say something. It's just one of those days been tough, and I'm struggling, I suppose. Hey, I'm just your average Joe.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Nobody gon' understand nothing whenever I go to say something. It's just one of those days been tough, and I'm struggling, I suppose. Hey, I'm just your average Joe. When I'm on the road, I'm your average Joe.
And if I'm being honest, man, like, my dream one day.
I'll show you my setup though. Like, I literally just got a monitor, a little curved monitor, a laptop, and then a little Blue Yeti.
Is to get my voice out to millions of people. I genuinely think I can make that dream come true. Peace out.